I'm Brian Lewis, Senior Engineer at Applied Research Associates. We're a government contractor. We do explosive work and testing. I also am a consultant in the commercial world. I grew up in the industry. My grandfather had started a company, and then my dad and I was hauling explosives and working on the job sites when I was 12. Of course, this was in the 80s. It was a different time. Started in reclamation work in the coal mines in Eastern Kentucky. Went into construction blasting in the early 90s, and I stayed there until 2020 when I left and went to consulting. I loved it. I love the challenges. I did a lot of close-in stuff, a lot of downtowns, residential and commercial structures, highways, that type of thing. That's kind of my niche. It's what I enjoyed. I've done coal and I've done aggregate quarries as well, but I love the construction blasting the most. And I'm also a driller. I think it's safe to say that I've drilled as many holes as I've loaded over the years. I got in consulting in 2020. Wasn't even sure if I could do it or if it was something I liked, but I was ready for something different, but I didn't want to get out of the industry because I loved it so much. And I really, really enjoyed working with other people. And I think I've learned more as a consultant, applying all the things I learned over those 29 years prior, along with finishing my degree at Raleigh, Master's in Explosive Engineering. It's been a compounded thing, and I just keep growing in the industry. The industry allows me to grow, and that's one thing I love about it. And I love the people. I'm a current board member of the ISEE. My committee is Blasters Training. I am a committee chair and treasurer of the Kentucky Blasting Conference. We house about 550 people annually in Lexington, Kentucky. And I'm a past president and board member of the Bluegrass chapter of the ISEE.
Hey, I'm Kristie Allen. I am the vice president with HTA Enterprises. We focus mainly in construction blasting in the Louisville, Kentucky area. We do some operations for some quarries in southern Indiana and central Kentucky. I have been in the blasting industry my whole life. Ever since I was able to walk, I've been out on jobs with my mom and some other blasters that still work for us today. I was also an active driller and still am an active blaster for our company, so I can always be there to help in any aspect that I can. I am currently co-chair with Kurt Oakes for the driller section for the ISEE, and I have been a board member for the ISEE for several years now. I also sit on the board for the Kentucky Blasting Conference and also was a past president and a current board member now for the Kentucky Bluegrass chapter.
One thing we wanted to kind of highlight on is the blasters training we have coming up in Cherokee, North Carolina. Retraining is very important. You know, there's a lot of aspects that go into this. It covers everything from, hazard and safety to compliance with regulations, preventing accidents, optimal use of explosives, working with other people. I get to work with experienced blasters, and everybody learns little things throughout the years, and I've learned more just little tricks working with other people and being able to teach other people little tricks that I've learned, and that's been really a great tool. And then just that continuous improvement. The industry really allows for continuous improvement. It's my nature, but I'm a big post-blast analysis guy, so when I design a blast, I want to see how it would perform versus design. I'm always trying to improve and grow, and the industry allows for that. It's very challenging. It's a great thing. So we've got a really good turnout this year, and I just want to touch base on that.
Brian, I agree with you 100%. That's the best thing about our industry is you're always able to grow and learn. And that is one of my favorite things about the conference is being able to go back in, catch up with people, watch a lot of these really good papers of new experiences and stuff that we might not have been able to actually have that personal experience with. And I think that's the best thing about these conferences.
I agree. Yeah. We got a really good show this year. The highlights, we got a 2-day training schedule. We had a 2-day last year. It seemed to go really well, so we stuck with that. That's 16 hours total. I stepped in this committee role this year, and I really wanted to focus on the blaster because I'm a blaster and a driller, Kristie the blaster and a driller, and I really wanted to make this about the blaster and what the blaster goes through every day and the things that we deal with on a day-to-day basis. Before you even get out and get into the magazine, you're actually bidding a job, you're designing a blast, and all the work that goes into that, all the different things that we have now that we didn't have back in the 90s and early 2000s, to the actual loading, the regulatory of hauling explosives, handling explosives, storing explosives, and everything else that we cover. So we called it a day in the life of the blaster. And that's kind of the theme this year. We really want to focus on to really bring value to the blasters. So some of the things we have to cover, like day one is going to cover leadership and safety, handling different types of products, blasting design timing. The Blasters Math Workshop was a big hit last year. We're going to do it again this year. We have about 22 states. It will be posted on the website under ISEE. You go to conference and Blasters Training, and it will be posted there so you can see which states we have approved this year.
And there's other things, for example, your all's blasters training, and also my driller section meeting. We really encourage other members to come in and sit in. That way we can actually get everybody else's opinion and actually bring people forward of what they're expecting out of these sections and committees.
Yeah, we're going to add a lot of value here because a lot of us hold blaster's license in several states. Some states require 3-year, 8-hour trainings. Kentucky requires 8-hour training every year. So this way we get the most training you can while we're doing that. It's the best value. I mean, what's your favorite thing you're looking for other than drinking beer and networking?
My favorite thing about the conference of actually attending is, like we stated earlier, there's always more stuff to learn. Love going to the actual show, being able to walk around the booths, look for those new products, being able to talk with actual tech reps and everyday users of new products, being able to look at new drills and all kinds of new products are being produced every day. And it's really great to be able to talk to everybody there. And then it's also awesome to be able to talk to blasters and drillers and people that actually implement these new products and get their perspective. So we can always be learning and building and growing.
Agreed. Yeah. You know, I just came off a project a few weeks ago and they actually flew. So we used, in the old days when we would collapse underground, you know, we're blasting a bench over top of an old underground mine. So in the old days, we just had to punch through. If you drip punch through, you were in the roof. And if you didn't punch through, you were in the pillars. That's the best that we had. And I came off project. They flew a LiDAR in the underground. And we did a drone flyover, and incorporated that together with some software now that you can get with instrumentation. I was able to actually mark the holes within a 1-foot accuracy so that I could hold it above the roof where we wanted it and get it into the pillars. It's really amazing how far we've come from where we used to be. We had no air blast issues, no fly rock issues. The shot went great. And it was just, you know, we bore tracked the holes, the whole 9 yards. And just that interaction and seeing that stuff and what's available in the industry, even if you just need it for one project or one time, it's phenomenal. It really is.
I agree.
What's some of your favorite memories, Kristie, over the years we've been to ISEE?
Some of my favorite memories are actually catching up with some of the old retired blasters that they just don't shoot anymore. They're completely out of the game, but they still like to at least come and watch and see what's upcoming, and traveling with, you know, different areas and stuff. And that is like my favorite thing, is listening to the stories of the old blasters and really taking in their aspect of the stuff that we've never got to really experience. And that is like the best part of the conference every year.
Yeah, that's good. The old timers got so much to teach too, you know, and they're willing to teach. We've had some good times over the years. I remember, you know, and I get to see people I don't get to see but once a year, and I make new friends and I get to see old friends. And like the year we were in Vegas, remember when we went zip lining? What's the name of that?
Oh yeah, we had a ball.
They called Old Vegas. We were zip lining down through there.
Yeah, down by the Flamingo.
Yeah.
That was fun because you were scared of heights, and then we got stuck up there forever.
Yeah.
That was the best part of it. You were sitting up there shaking like a leaf.
And it was cold. I didn't have a jacket on. It was like 30 degrees in the desert. Yeah. And then Houston was nice. That, you know, see, I went. My mother told me, go see the Alamo. Got to take a picture of the Alamo for me. Well, that thing is small. I could never found it. Seeing the river walk, just different experiences, seeing different places.
First time me and you went to an international conference that we were at the same one, we were in Orlando and we both had our kids.
Oh,
we met on the
yeah.
little train thing in the airport, and we were like, oh, I know you.
Yeah.
That was funny.
Yeah, my kids would have been about 4 or 14.
Yeah, because I had Braylon with me.
Yeah, my first conference, you know, that's something, because I didn't get involved as much when I was younger. My first conference was in New Orleans. That's how they taught me to say it when I was down there, was New Orleans, back in 03 before Katrina. And then, yeah, there's been a lot of great things about the shows. A lot of good memories, and I'm really looking forward. Cherokee is going to be a nice time. I know there's been some concern about the travel and the distance and everything, but we got to do, as board members, we do a biannual, which means we go to the conference for the next year on our biannual meeting in the summer. And we went down there, and it's a really nice facility.
It is a really nice facility. They've got the pools, the bowling alley, and of course they've got the casino. They've got a gym. Everything was nice and clean. There was a great, like all of their catering food was amazing. So we had a really good time.
They got a lot of restaurants and everything's in-house, so you don't have to travel.
Yeah, it is really nice. We do have several committee and section meetings throughout the week that will be during the technical sessions. We really are trying to encourage members to become a part of these sections and committees because they are really what drive the conference and our membership as a whole. And anybody that would be interested, any of those, they will be listed on the website and they will be listed at the conference. But we're really trying to encourage members to join and kind of be a little bit more active on what they're wanting to perceive. But those meetings are held throughout the week during the technical sessions.
And that's open to all members.
They are open to all members, yes.
Yeah, I'd love to have some more attendance at the Blaster Training Committee this year for next year, you know.
Yeah, same for us in the driller section, you know, because without a driller and without a hole, you don't have nothing to shoot. And that really, that safety aspect, you know, and the importance of drillers these days, they don't feel that they're appreciated sometimes in this industry, but they're the most important part. So I'm really trying to push for, you know, members and attendance to help with training videos and stuff like that. So drillers do feel recognized, especially in this society.
Yeah, can't do it without them.
Exactly.
Days I've sat on a cab drill, and I'm sure you have too, while on the phone running a company.
Yep.
Because you're short-handed or somebody, you know, something's happened where you've had to step in. Actually, I've been on a call with you running a drill while we were on a Bluegrass chapter call.
Yeah, it happens a lot sometimes. You know, somebody gets sick or their kids get sick, and you know that is one good thing about being able to own the company. You also can step in and help your employees, and that's how come we've been able to keep a lot of really good employees and really kind of push forward with training and stuff like that, because they know that if their boss has their back, they're gonna, you know, work even harder for you in the company.
Yeah, it's all about leadership. I tell you, my guys, I've always knew that anything I asked them to do, I could either do or would do.
Exactly, and that's how my guys are, and they know that they can rely on me.
Okay, so just want to encourage everybody again to come out to the show. It's going to be a good show. It's a really good facility. They got a lot of restaurants too to choose from. Like I said, a lot of things to do. The pool isn't actually open this time of year because it's outdoors. But other than that, everything else will be rolling. The casino, several bars, several places to network, get-togethers, and it's all in-house. You don't have to travel. It's nice. It's nice. So I'm looking forward to seeing everybody at Cherokee.
Yep. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in with us today. We really appreciate y'all sitting back to watch this and listen to us. Can't wait to see everybody and maybe meet some new faces. And hopefully everybody has a safe trip in.
Yeah.
See ya.